Four of the migrants accused of beating a pair of NYPD officers in Times Square are due in court today. Federal immigration officials say two of those suspects are linked to a violent Venezuelan gang called Tren de Aragua. The New York Post reports the gang is involved in robberies, drug dealing, and human trafficking across South America, and now are contributing to the wave of assaults against New York City police officers that's being called a full-blown epidemic. The NYPD is still crunching the numbers, but it projects that for 2023, there will be more than 5,400 cops injured in attacks. You can see that number consistently rising steadily the past few years. Paul Morrow, your thoughts?
So look, all 5,400 are not going to go to this prison gang. But the bottom line is that we've imported people that Maduro wanted out of his prisons and out of his country. He's not taking them back. So we have a whole new headache. And let me just make this point real quick. They're in the wrong court because we're not going to get any satisfaction out of Alvin Bragg. We need federal RICOs of the kind that took down the mafia in this country. Lock these guys up. There's a hierarchical structure, big federal cases. Where are the feds? They're absentee.
Well, Rosanna sat down with Mayor Eric Adams to discuss the migrant crisis that he says will, quote, destroy New York. The sanctuary trap is now available on Fox Nation. Here's a quick preview on just how out of control the situation has gotten here in New York City. Watch.
The Roosevelt is just a few blocks from the Port Authority bus terminal. Every day, new migrants arrive in Midtown Manhattan by the busload. They all claim asylum, and they all come through this processing center. Further downtown, the mayor is running out of options.
I did get a chance before I sat down with you to go to Roosevelt Hotel, and boy, oh boy, was that an eye-opener. Can you ever see yourself shutting down Roosevelt Hotel and saying, we can't process anymore?
Not in the near future. As long as the laws stay the way they are, where people are allowed to come to the city and there's nothing I can do, I must have an intake center.
That interview with the mayor, so compelling. What else did you learn?
So you remember that. The mayor originally, when the migrants started coming here, he was embracing them. They were there at the bus depot, arms wide open, until he started to see the city's wallet could not afford it anymore. There was no room at the inn. They have over 200 shelters set up right now. Some of them, they've had to do makeshift tents on Randall's Island, places where kids go to play. I mean, city kids have no place to play in New York City. They go to Randall's Island to play. They've taken over that area for the migrants. They've started Floyd Bennett Field. They turned that into a migrant shelter as well. They had problems there. They had weather problems. They had to move the migrants to a school. Displaced students. Students couldn't go to school.
A high school.
I mean,
they had to study
crazy
at home on their devices.
So the mayor now is concerned because it's going to cost the city almost break the bank. He's figuring over the next 3 years, $12 billion. About $5 billion a year. He basically said that he's concerned he's going to have to cut costs across the board. And he's already started doing that in New York City.
What else are viewers going to learn from this?
So we're going to take you behind the scenes with Mayor Adams. We're going to take you to the Roosevelt Hotel. Inside,
great.
Lots of people have not seen it. Now, a lot of people think this migrant situation is just a blue state problem.
No.
It's not. It's coming to your state because eventually they're going everywhere. We've heard from some of these gangs who've been working with the migrants. One of them has set up in Florida. Paul, have you heard about this?
Yes, of course.
Set up in Florida. He's got his gang members here.
Yeah.
He calls them on some kind of WhatsApp phone and tells them, I need cell phones, I need cash, I need this, I need cars. And basically, they go on their mopeds, they steal, they drag people in the streets of New York. They send it back to Florida. Then Florida sends it to Texas, and Texas sends it back to Venezuela. I mean, it's a crazy situation. So it will be coming to a city near you, unfortunately, because there's nowhere else to go. The mayor says we're out of room. It's going to destroy New York City.
May I ask you about something? And I don't know if you were able to or had any interest to get into it, because I don't know how long you had with him, but You know, when he was a candidate, he talked about allowing illegal immigrants in this country the ability to vote in this city and his jurisdiction. Well, is he still going to do that?
Well, it's being challenged in the court right now. Yes. And if he doesn't want to do it, the city council does. The city council is left of left. The mayor and the city council of New York, they are fighting tooth and nail. They're overriding his vetoes. So right now we have not heard about this. It's kind of
But can you imagine that? They get the right to have resources that our own veterans don't have in this country. And in New York, they've got prepaid debit cards that this mayor is in favor of.
Well, it's supposed to be for food, but we're not really sure how it's being used.
But we provide food to them.
Yes.
But they're
well, they don't like the food.
Right, they don't like the food.
But it also costs a lot. So giving them this prepaid card would be cheaper in the long run. But yes, they get a lot. I talked to the mayor. I'm like, you're giving them housing. You're giving them health insurance.
And now the right to vote if that, in fact, comes to fruition.
Right.
What he made is a campaign promise.
Well, there are other people who want that to happen.
And I didn't know that. So even without him, it could happen.
And also the right to shelter is kind of tied up in court right now, too, because the mayor is trying to get out of that. That is one of the rules of New York City. It was established back in the 1980s under Mayor Koch. But it was to help the homeless, our homeless, on the streets of New York. And now they apply it to anybody who comes here 2 seconds in New York.
Great interview.
Yeah, well, I think that this is a great special, and I have always, if people don't know, Roosevelt Hotel is a big historic hotel in New York City, and I mean, you have migrants wrapped around the block, and people are waiting to get in, and everybody that passes it can see the crisis firsthand, and that's why it's so important that you are bringing this to viewers who can actually see inside the hotel.
Right, we get inside, which usually they do not allow reporters with cameras inside the Roosevelt Hotel.
We've talked to people who've worked there before, and they said that there is a lot of crime that takes place inside that hotel as well.
Yes.
I worry about this organized crime thing. I think it's a start of a trend.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.